Welcome back to Sports 56 Middays. It's time to tee it up and chase birdies. It's the 19th hole with Stonebridge Director of Golf, Eric Howard. The bridge is back. Here's Greg Gaston, Eli Savoy, and Eric Howard.
Welcome back, everybody. 12:32. Beautiful day to play some golf at Stonebridge Golf Course. Eric Howard, Director of Golf, joining us here. Bruno Strauch, also PGA professional. We want to remind you that we are broadcasting live from Car Wash USA Express, Summer Avenue and Waring, and we continue to give away free car washes. And Eli, what's the code word? All they have to do.
Believe, Memphis.
Just come on by, tell the attendant, we believe, I believe, you believe in Memphis. Believe Memphis, you got a free car wash. It's an ultimate car wash. Also get a $2 off coupon for the next time you come by Car Wash USA Express, one of their 12 convenient locations, and an air freshener. That's all until 1. At 1 o'clock, the deal's over. Got some great deals always at Stonebridge Golf Course. We got a lot to get into, Mr. Howard. First of all, Mother's Day on Sunday. I know you have that women's league. You have a lot of women that are coming out and playing golf over there. Got some specials for Mom.
Absolutely. First, it's like coming home to be here today.
Yeah, you tell me that your mom lives near where we are, right?
Absolutely. She lives about a mile from here, over off of Tutwiler. I'm a graduate of Kingsbury High School, so it's like coming home to the old stomping ground. But like you said, this is a big weekend. We got the Grizzlies, the Redbirds, the Players Championship. But most of all, this is a special weekend for all the moms out there. And I want to say hi to my mom. Her name's Jane Howard. So if you see her, let her know. This Sunday, we're doing something special for moms. Any mom that wants to come out and play golf can come out to our course and play for free if they are with someone who has a paid accompanying round with them. Now, for you guys, I know in the past when I bought my mom gifts or bought my wife's gifts on Mother's Day, it probably wasn't the best thing to get them sometimes. Some of these obscure things I would come up with. But out at our course, we've got some Mother's Day gifts that are unbelievable. We got gift certificates they can purchase. So if they don't really know what Mom would want for Mother's Day, we've got 20% off on our new spring apparel from Betancourt and Sport Haley. And there's a lot of things. They could even get a gift certificate to get some lessons from Bruno. Maybe even book them in for a few of the Stroke Saver clinics we do every Thursday evening from 6 to 7. It's only $10 for that, and all ages are welcome. But we do have a limit on it, so the first 15 people to sign up for that get to take that clinic along with Bruno.
While you're bringing up that, and we're talking about mom and women, you have that league out there. So women out there who want to play golf, there's certainly the availability with the women's league that you have at Stonebridge.
Absolutely. It's every Thursday at 8:30. Pat Lampley is the kind lady who heads up that group for us. This past week, I think we had about 37, 38 ladies out there. So the interest is continuing to grow. Some ladies are timid, don't want to come out and play because they think they're not good enough. But the ladies that play in this league are of all different ages, levels. They're just out there to have a good time. Bruno even gave him an introductory clinic the first week there. But it's all about camaraderie and learning the game with a bunch of ladies.
I think I'm going to get my mom some of the Ricky Fowler apparel. I can see my mom in a flat-billed Puma hat, the orange outfit. I think my mom will look good in that. I could see her out on the golf course sporting that.
Hey, the phone number to call to inquire about the Women's League or anything, to set up a tee time, to find out more about Bruno, what Bruno has to offer, give us that number. Give us the ways to contact you guys.
Okay, we have a lot of different ways you can stay in touch with us. You can call the Pro Shop at 901-382-1886, 382-1886. You can inquire about the clinics, the junior clinic we have coming up, about our memberships that we offer. Some of our memberships start as little as $9 a day for all the golf and all the range balls you can hit. You can also visit us on our website, which is www.stonebridgegolf.com. As we talked about last week, we have a new Facebook page. Our Facebook friends jumped up 12 notches this past week just because of this show. So you can visit both the website and the Facebook and look at all the different happenings we have going on at Stonebridge.
All right, let me bring Bruno in, and we'll get back to Eric talking about I know there's a change next week for the two-man scramble, which is normally on Wednesday. We're going to change it to Tuesday next week. We'll get all the particulars in a second. But Sports 56, you have a Stroke Saver Clinic. Sports 56 Stroke Saver Clinic that goes on every Thursday evening. We've talked about it a number of times here on the show. It's from 6 to 7. Of course, that's weather permitting. Cost is just $10. All ages welcome, but it's limited to the first 15 people to sign up. And you can call the Pro Shop to sign up for that at 382-1886. Bruno, how's that going? And just talk a little bit about that so we can encourage people that maybe want to get into golf for the first time, or those that have played and want to tune up their game, what they learn from you individually at this clinic.
We just finished up our Senate clinic, and it's getting better and better. What I love about, we have a max of 15, but our average right now is somewhere between 4 and 7. Now, the great thing about that is when I have a smaller group of people, obviously I get to give a lot more individual time to each person that comes. So it's at least 10 to 15 minutes per person. And we're actually getting repeat customers, so it's the same people that were there on week 1, came back on week 2, and said they're going to come back on week 3, 4, all the way until we decide we don't want to do this anymore, which we don't see happening anytime soon. And the great thing about that is I get to know these folks individually, see what they need personally in their golf game, work with them, and then we can just kind of progress as opposed to seeing a different group come in every single week. And we want that to happen, but it's nice to work with the same folks every week repeatedly because we can watch their progress.
Well, what was said before, too, is if you're starting to take up golf, get the lessons on the front end. Because that's the one thing I've learned, because it's all of the bad habits that you develop later on when you try and figure things out and take lessons, you will automatically go back to those bad habits. So it's good to figure it out up front.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the great thing is, too, folks, not just doing, the little Thursdays, but they're actually asking more about individual lessons, going into the packages, going out on the golf course. If we only have 4, I might just take everybody out and go play 3 or 4 holes and actually start transferring what we learned on the range on the golf course at the same time. And, Greg, we can talk about that a little bit later.
Well, there's no doubt about that. And I'm sure that you're finding out what maybe they have an area that they want to improve, so you're willing to go with, as opposed to just having a regimen of what you want to talk about. You're flexible in what they need to help that certain part of their game.
Absolutely. So one person may be working on, why do I slice the ball, as opposed to why someone hooks the golf ball, hitting it fat, thin, what behind it. So this gives me individual time with different folks. So we're just not always talking about this is the Vard on grip, this is proper stance, this is posture. We're not trying to keep it so regimented all the time. So it just lets me work with everybody as an individual.
And Bruno, who joins us every other week, kind enough to offer up as a trivia winner gift, as a prize, a lesson. And let me tell you something. Bruno's working with my game. I got a long way to go, but he is terrific. First of all, to put up with me is amazing. Well, and Eli knows that.
That nominates it for sainthood right there. I mean, that's.
But there is nothing like, you go out there on the range, and that's great. There's nothing wrong with that. But to go out there and actually drive around with Bruno and do a playing lesson, because you go out and play, and I know I give a test to it just the other day. I went out there, Bruno played 18, really struggled. I go, I wish I had Bruno here to tell me what I'm doing wrong, because it's probably something simple that you work with. And when you're playing and working with